again today. We just want to say a very big good morning from you. I'm actually hoping that we're having a great week once again, and we hope for the best. Like we always say on the show, that the best is yet to come. Even if times are hard and people are going through a lot of things in the country, we know that it's not easy, but we keep doing our best to get what we need to get done. Like we always say on the show, you're welcome once again to the show. It's Poverty Fighters with Bernard, where we get to share ideas, share wisdom, share knowledge on how we can all fight poverty and make sure that happiness is key in our lives. It's a very major thing, it's a very key thing that we need to adopt and also make a part of our existence, to always be happy, to always stay excited, to always do that which we ought to do per time. And that's what we try to promote on the show, to share more ideas, to share more light on things we can do to make sure that we remain happy in life. And it's the way to go, because as young people, you don't want to just live your life anyhow. Just want to live and exist for no reason. Okay, there has to be a purpose for which you're living, and there has to be some level of work you would have put into making sure that that purpose is actualized. Your dream, your aspirations, your career. And most people will say all these are various things are very different, but they're very critical, and to be able to discover that which you have been called to do, and you're doing it, and you're in line with it, and you're making possible steps to ensure that you get to it. And so that's what this show is about, to encourage us more every day, every week. We talk about various things and hope that it helps us to learn what we need to do per time. So for this week, we'll be doing life hacks. We'll be talking about various things that we can do to help us get the best that we want to do. Of course, we also will talk about business networks and getting to learn various things that can change our levels and our states, you understand. So this week we will also look at agribusiness, as much as also we'll look at other ways. Like I said, is a happy time. Let's say 36 ways to trick your hormones to stay happy. Okay, so we can actually trick our hormones. Like we say, everything is a state of mind, and it depends on where your mind is that would actually give a flow to what results you can get. So today we're promoting happiness. And there are 36 simple ways that you can stay happy. 36 simple ways to stay happy. So I think I want to start with us being happy first before we move into talking about the business of agriculture and how it is helping more people get out of poverty. So let's start by this. There's something called endorphins. Okay, so endorphin relieves pain, reduces stress, and boosts feelings of pleasure and physical well-being. So there's something in our body secrete called endorphins. And how do you get to experience that kind of excitement or happiness? First is by having exercise. Exercising your body every day, every morning you wake up, you take a walk through that early morning, the breeze. It's a little cold, so when you're sweating, your body temperature is feeling balanced. What we call it in school back then, homeostasis, is feeling balanced, and you're moving and you're jogging and you're feeling good with some very good music. That's how I do my own exercise in the morning. I just get up, put on my shoes. Sometimes you need a lot of motivation, because at that time, back then, at 5 a.m. you see people jogging on the street, but because now it's not safe, people just take their times and wait till maybe 6:30 p.m. when it's a little bright, and then there's a lot of activity, and none of those hidden areas are there. It's a lot safer to go out maybe towards between 6:30 to 7. I think a lot of activity has happening in your environment. You can just wake up, ginger yourself, get up, put your jogging boots on, and you can step out with some good music. Okay, you don't need to be too fast, or you can go at your pace as slow as you can go. You can go maybe if you stay in an estate, you just go around the estate and back, or wherever you stay, you just have a distance you can just jog up to, and just to ease your body and make sure you're prepared for the day, and then you're back. And as little as that is, it brings some level of excitement. You'll feel refreshed for that day as you move out. So that's one. The first one you could actually engage with to have that hormone secreted in your day. And the next one is being able to laugh. Just sometimes have some laugh. It doesn't take anything. Just laugh. Just be in a situation where people have a very good sense of humor, and then they crack a little bit of jokes maybe in your office. Everything is looking all tied up and all choked up for you. So having that short period of laughter eases a lot of stress from you. It makes you a little excited, and of course, when you're working, it's not too serious. And then you can actually get some things done by that, and then all the tension relaxes, and then you can actually do so much more by just easing the environment, making it look cool, and then you can have some time to smile and laugh. It helps a lot. Laughing does, and you can. That's why a lot of people are making a lot of money from comedy today, because people always want to laugh. People pay any amount to just go sit and just hear somebody crack those jokes. Those jokes are not far-fetched from what you already know, but having somebody put it up in a very funny manner and present it to them, and they are excited, it gives them a lot of comfort. Now, burning essential oils, just the exercise also does that for you. Just burn some essential oils on your body, not to be too fat, not to be too slim. You be in the middle, eat well, eat good food, eat good diet, have a very good diet for yourself, because it's healthy. So that's one way to stay happy, just doing that. And one very important one, like I would always say, is dancing. And for me, I don't know how to do that so much, but sometimes you just listen to good music, move your body, and just relax yourself. So a lot of people will say, I don't know how to dance, but really, it helps. You don't really know how to be. You don't need to be a Michael Jackson or a Les Twins, or you don't need to be Beyonce to be able to move your body to some form of music. Maybe even sitting down on your chair or standing up. That church style of moving to music, praise and worship. Like back in the day, when we go to church and we miss praise and worship, we would stay till the next service, just to listen to praise and worship before we go, because it's a huge part of the service. It's just interesting that you just move your body to some level of music, and you would stay happy, you stay excited, you stay hydrated. And the next thing is be creative. Create. Just sit sometimes, create something interesting. Let your brains work. Let ideas flow through you. You get. So creativity helps with staying happy. Just look at creativity. Maybe art. You like some form of art. You just have some creativity. You get to it, and you're penning it down, or you're putting it together. So there's a whole lot that creativity does to keep you excited and keep you happy. Not just staying and we don't have big ideas and we're thinking about. There's a whole lot that creativity can do for us. So be creative, eat spicy food. Very nice food. It's good to eat healthy, and some people will say spicy is not good, but it's good to eat healthy. Eat some very nice. Too much of everything is actually bad though, but have some time to have some spicy food that you like, that your favorite food that you like. Maybe some Chinese, some Chinese food. Actually Chinese is actually spicy and nice. So a lot of people like Chinese, and maybe you want to prepare that food in your house. If you don't like to eat out, you can prepare the food in your house, and it's cool. Just have some time to enjoy yourself with some very good food. Okay, then sometimes just vent about stressful situations. Okay, just like I wish this could just get off me. Okay, just vent about stressful situations, and when you're venting, ensure that you're venting towards letting it go. Just vent about it and just let it fly, let it slide away. And it helps you to keep easy. For some people that like chocolate can also help. Just eat dark chocolate. Sometimes it helps you just ease your stress. And one more is drink red wine. And there's something about red wine. It helps you relax. Just sometimes take a glass of red wine, just relax yourself. Take some of it relaxes you, and then of course all of these things secrete the endorphins in us, and it's one of those things that relieves pain. Endorphin relieves pain. So if you're feeling any form of pain or hurt, all of these things that I just said can help you to relieve the stress and the pain that you're going through. Another thing that the body can secrete to enhance happiness is serotonin. There's something called serotonin. Serotonin, Serotonin. Serotonin. Okay, serotonin stabilizes your mood, improves your sleep, and manages emotions, appetite, and digestion. So you get and these are the things that you can do to have a secretion of that fluid in your body. You say meditate and do some breathing exercise. Okay, just have some time to sit, relax, and meditate. Do some breathing exercise. That's one I could teach you that I do. So is this the breathing exercise I do most times? I wake up in the morning or I'm feeling so stressed. Okay, so you just follow the motion of the hands. Okay, so when you do this, it means you should breathe in. When you do this, it means you should breathe out. So let's try the exercise together. Okay, if you're watching the video, and I hope that it helps you too. So what I do is this. So when I move my hands this way, it means I should take in a deep breath. If I stop moving it, it means I should hold my breath. And then if I move up again, it means I should take in a deep breath and I stop. It means I should hold my breath, and as long as my hands stay this way, I'm holding my breath, then I release. Okay, so let's try it again. So let's try one now. So I'm taking in a deep breath. So everything comes up and your body just relaxes, and then you feel a lot of stress go off of you, and so it helps. And the next thing is do yoga. I know a lot of us in Nigeria don't hardly know what it means to do yoga, or we don't even know what yoga is. But sometimes when you go to the gym, you just see some people do a few things: body exercise, body stretching their backs, their arms, their necks. Okay, trying to get their body together and stuff like that. So yoga helps you secrete that serotonin that stabilizes your mood. It just makes you stable, it improves your sleep, and then it manages emotions and appetite. Okay, and also helps in digestion. Okay, they say, okay, another very beautiful one is spend time in nature. Okay, here in Abuja, you have a whole lot of parks, green parks, and green areas that you can just go spend time with nature, see animals move around, have a breath of air from the natural trees around you, have the green floors, that feeling that nature gives you, a very beautiful feeling that is so calm, so serene, so easy. So you can experience all of that with nature, and then that should be able to that stabilizes our mood. So for those of us that love nature and quiet, and we know that when we're in that situation, our mood is stabilized. We're just enjoying the cool breeze that's coming around, and it's good for us. Okay, listen to white noise and nature sound. So some of us don't know what white noise is. It's the noise is just here. We could Google it and just know what white noise is. If you listen to it, you know it's a very calming, serene noise that helps you think and keeps you in a very stable mood. Okay, white noise. And then maybe when you're in the green area, you're listening to nature sound, the animal making all their sounds, the bird sounds, and all of those things. It helps you keep your mood easy and well and going great. Okay, so of course when we were in school back then, we know something about vitamin D, spending time in the sun, early morning sun, not this very hot afternoon sun that can change the color of your skin. That very early morning sun that is coming out at between 10 and 11, or between 9, 10 and 11. You just spend time in the sun, get some level of natural vitamin D. Helps to stabilize your mood, helps with digestion, helps with to manage your emotions and your appetite. Okay, so if you can't spend time in the sun, you take vitamin D supplements. It helps you to do so well for yourself. All right. Okay, get a massage. Okay, get a massage. Just have somebody touch your body and make sure that your body feels easy, and you're just touching, and then you're doing what you can do to get the best experience with your mood, with your body. Cracks on your bones, ease your backs, your joints feel easy. No, really, you should have a massage. I think, I promise you, when you do, you're going to come back on the comment section and just tell me, hey, it was a good feeling, you had a great time. Really, massages are really good, especially when you have the experience with people that really have the experience to do it. Okay, sometimes take yourself, go for a hike. Hiking means you're going with a lot of people, you climbing, you have a mountain, you just do a mountain climb, and everybody sits, relax, and enjoy themselves. Saturdays you can just, in your busy schedule, or take some time out, just go do some hiking with some friends. And then these days you have a lot of people who are organizing a lot of hikes. So why not join in and know what the experience is like? You could see from the top of the mountain, you could see the beautiful city that you live in. Really, a hike wouldn't be a bad idea. Of course, like it says here, it helps you live comfortable. It helps you have a good mood in your day. Okay, play easy. Listen to music. Okay, music has a whole lot of various type of music depending on the kind of music you like. Just listen to music. Sit, relax, have your headphones on, relax yourself, and just have a good feel of the music that you love. All right, and the most important thing you need to do is to think positive. Okay, have positive thoughts at all the time. Okay, positive thoughts help you secrete the fluid called serotonin also. Okay, keep thinking positive no matter what it is you're going through. Always see the positive side of it. Okay, just give yourself some time, enjoy your period, and just keep thinking positive, because it's very key to your self development. Okay, so the next fluid is this oxytocin. Okay, oxytocin. Okay, so what is oxytocin? And it's also a fluid that helps us stay happy and excited. It's known as the love hormone. Oxytocin is responsible for the warm fuzzy feeling that encourages us to bond with others. So that feeling you have, that warm fuzzy feeling you have when you want to bond with other people, is called oxytocin. Okay, and we can always have that secreted, and we experience a good and happy life. It's a pet an animal. When if you are an animal lover and you see the animal for the first time, you're just petting the animal. You see, you're creating some level of bond, and it makes you comfortable as much as it's making the animal comfortable around you and easygoing and all of those things. Okay, so pet an animal doing that helps you connect. It means you're trying to connect to a thing, and it's making you feel great. Okay, so do a good deed. Sometimes we always encourage people to help other people. Okay, I don't know if you've had that feeling. I have had that feeling myself of wanting to help somebody, and rendering a help to somebody, a genuine help to somebody that needs it genuinely. And after doing it, I feel this joy. I'm like, thank you, God, for allowing me to be able to contribute to helping somebody. The feeling is top notch, is great. And then I didn't know that was an oxytocin, but I was always loving it, just being able to help somebody that genuinely needs the help, and got the help from me. So it gave me that very warm, fuzzy, beautiful attachment, love feeling, because I was able to help, and it's a good thing. Okay, sometimes you meet your friends, hug somebody. Okay, just hug somebody, tell them they're good, hope they're fine, hope they're doing great. It goes a long way. Just get somebody, hug somebody, and then it does a lot for them. Okay, talk to a loved one on the phone. So maybe for those of us that have not called our loved ones in a long while, just pick up your phone, call them, and say hello to them, know how they're doing, what's been up with them, hope they're living fine. Just reach out to a loved one. It's always beautiful spending time with family. Family is a very great unit. It's the most important unit of existence across the world. Okay. Of course, get a massage. It gives you some level of connection. Always do some vitamin C and D supplements. Okay, sometimes regularly just take vitamin C and D supplements. It helps you to secrete the oxytocin thing. Okay. Some people don't like caffeine, but consuming caffeine helps you get that kind of connection. Also, singing helps you get that kind of connection. Also, do some yoga, do some exercise, go to the gym, to the gymnasium, have some stretches with people around. That thing you do with music and everybody's moving, one, two, three, oh, and everybody's exercising and doing good stuff. Okay, so that's that on oxytocin. So the next one we're going to be looking at is dopamine. Okay, dopamine is the next one we're looking. Dopamine is the feel-good hormone responsible for managing the brain's reward center. Okay, dopamine is a feel-good hormone responsible for managing the brain's reward center. So what you could do to experience this is listen to upbeat music. Okay, listen to upbeat, you're dancing, club music, hip hop, and all of those things. Okay, eat protein-rich diet. Protein is good. It's diet that has a lot of protein in it. It helps you secrete dopamine. Do exercises. Get a good night's sleep. Sleep is very important. Sleep is really, really important. It helps you to experience happiness. Also, have a good night's sleep. It's very nice. Okay. Complete a small task. Okay, give yourself a task. Like I said, it's very important that we're able to achieve so much in life. As we go on, so break your goals into smaller tasks and have yourself experience and establish and complete those tasks, and you feel great about yourself. So your brain is going to feel like it's rewarding you, that oh yeah, I was able to complete this, I'm happy with myself. Okay, not to procrastinate all the time, so your brain is going to be excited with you that I've been able to. I'm making smaller steps, bold steps. Once people have goals and dreams for themselves and they just want to achieve it at once, one big time. No, it doesn't work like that. You need to achieve and establish small steps. Okay, you give yourself tasks and complete them. And before you know, small steps will turn into big steps. And at the end of the day, you find yourself to establish your goals. So it's just how it is. Okay. Sometimes give yourself some time out to meditate. Meditation is good and it's good for you. So just give yourself some time out to meditate. Meditate a lot. Sit, relax, enjoy yourself, and do a lot of meditation. Ask yourself a lot of questions: where you are, where you want to go, how do you get there, and you just do meditate. Sometimes some quiet time. Every time you don't have to be in the confine of your friends and all gisting. Sometimes cut yourself out and just relax and do some reflection, and meditation is good. Spend time in the sun, like we said before. Okay, eat chocolate is nice. Chocolates are nice. Okay, so doing all of these things help you to establish some level of excitement, some level of comfort in your life, and it keeps you happy. So I hope that we get to learn from all of these things, and we do them. Okay, so it's beautiful to always talk to us on here, and I hope that all of those things that we've said helps us get better and do well for ourselves. So moving to what I was saying before, happiness is good, it's the best thing that we can ever experience. It's just we need to make conscious effort to stay happy. We live in a country where a lot of things are going on, things are becoming so hard for some people to do, but we need to stay happy at the end of the day. We need to stay happy at the end of the day. So I'm glad you were with me through the show till this point, and I hope that all the things that I've said will help you keep you very happy. Okay, so we'll be right back in a minute, and we will talk about a short thing about agriculture and agribusiness and how it can help us do well and help us fight poverty. Okay, well, welcome back to the show. Okay, so we're talking agribusiness now. Okay, it's always good to always remind us that agriculture is the way to go. Like Femi Adesina said to us, that the future millionaires and billionaires of Africa will be coming from agriculture, and he wants us to begin to look at agriculture as a business and not just a way of life. That's what we want to get to. That's where we are going. Agriculture is on the world stage of every nation today, especially in Nigeria. You saw what they did with the rice pyramid a few months ago. You saw what agriculture. You're seeing what agriculture is doing in the developmental stage today, and then looking at our population that's growing at a very fast rate. we're expecting that we need to produce food twice as much as we're doing now to be able to meet our own consumption. Not to talk more of export. Okay, so what we try to do most of the time is encourage more people to get into agriculture, whether actively or as passively. Actively means that you're doing the agriculture yourself. You're getting training to participate. You're tilling the soil. Okay, you're doing it and not just an agriculture doesn't just mean tilling the soil. Maybe having transportation to transport goods from one place to another. Agricultural products is you engaging in agriculture. A lot of people just hear agriculture and all they think about is just you want to send me to the one remote village to just go and be using hoe and cutlasses. No, you do not necessarily have to be in a remote village to participate in agriculture and its development. Okay, you can be in storage, you can be in transportation, you can be in processing, you can be in marketing, you can be in agricultural technology. The tech guys can also do something in agriculture. The engineers can do something in agricultural building and the facilities management and building. The electricians can do something in their cultural farms. The mechanics can do something with the tractors. So there are a whole lot of value chains in agriculture that are there for us to benefit from. And all of these things are key to producing food for us to eat. So agriculture is not meant for that village farmer in the village. And that's why Additional said he wants us to begin to look at agriculture as a business and not just a way of life. And looking at it as a business. And so like we're saying that we don't need to see agriculture as a way of life, like people we did when we were growing up in our villages, that our fathers would just wake up, take us to the farm, and we just go farm what we can eat as a family and maybe give to a few persons around us. No, it's more than that. With agriculture now, you can live in a duplex by being a farmer and engaging in agriculture. So farmer is a term that can be used for everybody within the agricultural value chain. I can be a farmer and all I do is just aggregate agricultural produce, keep them in a store, wait for the price to be up, and I sell. I'm a farmer. I'm engaging in agriculture. I'm in agribusiness. So not everybody needs to be on the field tilling the soil. Some people can do that, some people can't. But does that stop you from engaging in the value chains across the agribusiness sector? No. You can engage with it. So that is you being part of it actively. So if for those that cannot be part of it actively, at least make sure you have some level of investment in agriculture, because it has a guarantee and it has a lifetime guarantee, and that's the only thing I can guarantee you that has a lifetime guarantee. Because as long as people sleep and wake up, they must eat food. So whether or not you're alive or you're dead, people are still alive in the world and they must eat food. So there's no other better place to create a generational wealth than in agriculture. You go outside Nigeria today, you see families having a business in agriculture, not just individuals. It's family from one generation to another generation are managing the existence and the success of the farm. Not just individuals. It's a family thing. So from one generation to another generation, that farm still exists because the family has inculcated the business of food production and feeding the world into their children. And that's where we want to see agriculture get to in Nigeria also. That families take up the torch to do agriculture to an extent that it becomes a generational thing. Producing food that people will eat constantly. You have the old and the young engaging in the food production of the country. And you'll get to a point that your family will be identified as one of the biggest farming families in the nation, and they'll be a force to reckon with. Agriculture is not a poverty sentence. It's not synonymous to poverty. It has the capacity to get you to the level where you want to get to. You can be recognized as a national figure even as a farmer, because you're contributing a huge quota to the development of the country, which is food. So whether you have time to do agriculture or not, you should have some level of investment in agriculture. Because even today, as you're watching this video today, you must have eaten. And even if you haven't eaten before the end of today, you must eat something. And food doesn't just mean the physical food you eat. It can translate into the liquid you even take is food. Agriculture is a basis for the three fundamental things of our lives, which is food, clothing, and shelter. There is nothing you cannot do without agriculture. It is food, is it your clothing, the clothes you wear, is it the shelter you live in, are all cuts across agriculture. And so there is no better way to tell you, think agriculture, do agriculture. It is the way to go. It is the way to go. Okay, here at the Poverty Fighters Squad, also the Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, we're promoting agriculture as a way to fight poverty, and we're trying to get more Nigerians to realize that with agriculture and as a farmer, you can build a duplex in your village. You can send your children to good schools. And so just click some time, go to the website www.ikejachamber.com and see what the chamber is doing to fight poverty using agriculture, and also try to participate, because it's the most important thing that you can do. So go to the website www.ikejachamber.com and see what the chamber is doing to fight agriculture, and I hope that would give you an insight as to the great things that agriculture can do for you, for your family, and for your next generation. And so at this point, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and hope that we see you next week, and let's do greater things together, okay? Let's do bigger things, and also try to stay happy, stay excited, practice some of those tips that I gave at the beginning of the show, and hopefully that you're all going to be doing great. Next week, we'll be talking about the travel club, okay? Where we'll talk about how you can use travels to make money, how you can use travels to get an entertainment. Okay, travels is very beautiful. Just make money, travel. Don't say in this entire world that you came in, you will live from the day you were born to the day you die in one location without experiencing other locations in your environment. It wouldn't be nice. You wouldn't be happy with yourself. So we'll talk about travel club and how you can benefit from the club, how you can be a member of the club, and how through the club you can travel the world as much as you want to, and also have a great time also. So thank you so much for listening and watching the Poverty Fighter Show with Bernard, and I hope to see you at the next episode. Ciao, ciao. Peace out.